Hello, Togepi. How are you? Ooh, the game may be a bit loud. Now, granted, it's the title sequence. It's going to be bombastic. But I don't want to get overwrought. There we go. That should be better. Mystic, glad to hear that you're hyped. Welcome on in. Okay, I need to set the chat to not permanent. That is something that I forgot to do. Done. Good. And... boom! All right. I'm glad you're doing dandy, Togepi. That's wonderful to hear. Hello, Gianna. How are you this evening? Okay. Those will go away. That's good. Glad to get those out the way early. I got you, Mystic. I got you. Don't worry. Don't worry. Okay. I think I have everything set. Can someone confirm? Can someone look in my channel points list and see if all of the things are there? Or at least most of them. Because that's where we should be. We should be ready to get this show on the road in like 2 minutes. They're there? Excellent. Thank you, Togepi. Kicking. Okay, they're showing up. Everything I planned, I worked ahead. It's so rare for me to do all that. Yeah, I think the one thing that I didn't find a place for in the end is like a party. I don't have a Pokemon party spot on the layout, because this is just general use DS. I could probably cut some of myself off and make space for it if I wanted to. Though at the same time, like, it'll change too much. I think I got the audio to the right balance, which is good. Just shout at me if once we are actually playing if it's too quiet, because I won't be able to tell. Okie dokie. Alright, so we'll be ready to start in just a minute. Fun. Whew, I'm nervous. I could, yeah, I have Blue Rescue Team. And Explorers of Darkness I must have somewhere. I mean, come on. And Sky, for that matter. I must have Explorers of Sky still. I think I bought both Explorers of Darkness and Explorers of Time, but I gave my sister Explorers of Time. So she may still have it. And Twig, welcome on in. How are you doing this evening? I mean, all of the Explorers, the Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Explorers, those were fantastic. They were excellent. I will admit the game is loud in my ears. Oh my gosh. Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, the Explorers games, those are among the... Oh, Mihan, thank you for the host. Those are among the few video games that I've cried while playing. I will say no more than that, but whew, they can punch at your heart. Mihan, how are you this evening? Wait, you have 2 copies of Explorers of Sky, Togepi? That's awesome. Mihan, I'm glad to hear that you're doing well. That's wonderful. Okay, I should probably get started, right? Oh my gosh. This has been such a long thing in process. It is unusual for me to have 2 months between, conception of an idea to realization. And I'm scared, but I'm looking forward to this. So first of all, you'll see my old save file. I've migrated every single Pokemon that was in this save file, or every single Pokemon that I care about that was in this save file, over to Soul Silver, so they still exist. So that was my weekend. Ah, excellent, Togepi. But no, we're just gonna go straight into new game. I did not look up any guides or things beforehand to, help me get settled or started or whatever. Because I hope I remember enough about Gen 4 to play it effectively. There is one thing that I will need to make sure that I'm conscious of, which is one of the rules that I selected. And if you want to see the full set of rules, there's a link in my bio, which should be below the stream on desktop, or you can check. Thank you, Mihan. You can check on Discord. Oh, the event only one. Nah, you can't. You can't restart it. You got to buy a new coffee twig. But so, one of the rules that I've set is I'm going to try and match the number of Pokemon that I have with any rival battles or gym leader battles. So, say Rourke, he has 2 Pokemon, I think. And so I'll have 2 Pokemon to go up against him. Oh. Malvacata, my guess is that you're trying to gel it such that it looks like Cynthia from Rugrats. And Spagoot, welcome on in. How have you been? Platting them. Excellent. All right. Let's do this. New game. Yes. Oh, I have to... That's right, I have to do that in this gen. Okay. So I have to... select B. Whew. And Spencer. Platinum. Ah! I see now, Mopagata. Spagoot, I've been doing excellently. We've been doing lots of fun stuff around here. And Spencer, welcome on in. How are you doing? How have you been? Alright, that's fine. I saved literally everything that I needed to. All the evolution items, all the Pokemon I had, they're all gone to Soul Silver. Because I can't put them on my Pokemon Ranch. Ah, Togepi, I actually kind of love that you can start a new game without being able to save it. Like, if you want to, show the game to, a cousin or something who's, younger, may not understand the saving mechanics, and who would be in danger of overwriting your save file, I think that's an excellent choice that they made. Yes! Exactly, Twig, exactly. Oh, that's right. This is going to take forever. Because it's Pokemon Platinum. The Gen 4 games were notorious for this. They were such slow savers. Ah. Well, Spencer, if you want to lurk, that is perfectly alright. Get done whatever you need to. But it is lovely to see you. Okay. There we go. There we go. And it's even when you've done, just 2 things, it's still saving a lot of data. If you ever see just straight up saving and not saving a lot of data in Pokemon Platinum, you've broken something. This will be Rowan, right? Rowan is sort of, Oh my god, that's awesome. I'm super excited too because of how long this has taken to make happen.
Hello there. It's so very nice to meet you. Welcome to the world of Pokemon. My name is Rowan. Everyone just calls me Pokemon Professor.
I'm gonna up the text speed as soon as I possibly can.
Before I go any further, this is your first adventure. If you need advice, I'm certainly capable of giving it.
No, I'm good. Thank you.
This world is widely inhabited by creatures known as Pokemon. Here, I have a Pokeball.
This, I remember when Diamond and Pearl came out, this screen alone was like, oh, it's a whole new world. Spencer, for any of the things that would actively break the playthrough, I will pause redemptions on them. Whether that, I won't actually, like, do it on the control panel, but I'll, like, say, okay, we're gonna wait until it makes sense to do that. Know what I mean? Yeah, the game won't even let me do that. Alright. Touch the button in the middle of the Pokeball. It's telling me to use the touch screen. Oh my gosh, it happened. Rowan is so basic, he has a Baniri, but things are happening.
We humans live alongside Pokemon as friends. At times we play together, and at other times we work together.
There was space for that.
Some people use their Pokemon to battle and develop closer bonds with them. What do? I conduct research so that we may learn more about Pokemon.
And then you can be a black belt trainer class, Togepi.
Now, why don't you tell me a little bit about yourself?
Am I a boy or am I a girl? Boy, Lucas and Dawn. Well designed, I think. I am going to be a boy because I'm a boy. Yes, indeed, Mavocata. And the rules are also linked in my bio. I did plan for people who may not be in the Discord. So, yeah, Dawn's winter outfit is cute. I do like the scarf, though. The scarf was a good touch. I love that this is like Pokemon winter time. It's, you know, I know Gen 5 had seasons, but this, I mean, Pokemon Platinum is, like, it's a great Christmas game. I'm a boy, yes.
Tell me, what is your name?
My name is basic as can be, which is my own name. Tomas. Because I have to have some stake. I have to have some personification of the main character. Otherwise, I won't connect with him on an emotional level, and I won't care what happens to any of the Pokemon I catch. Ah, true. Actual pants, that might work. But you know, they're kids. It's like, the cold don't bother them. They're capable of walking out in the snow for hours at a time, you know, wearing, you know, shorts and a t-shirt and be like, yeah, it's fine, it's whatever. Alright, yes, my name is Thomas.
Okay, so you're Thomas. Fine name, that is. Now, this boy here, I believe he's your friend. What might his name be?
Now, persuade me. Should I go with Barry or should I go with something else? Because I've named Barry other things before. Think you flipped some nouns there, Mystic. But so should it be? Oh. Yes, it is, Mr. I did name him Thud once. I was that kid. And Alice, welcome on in. Sona, because he's always going fast. Not bad. Well, Barry annoys me. I don't want to name him after anyone. Alice, thank you for the host. I don't want to name him after anyone real because that's a bad a bad representation. I mean, I could call him Nemaxa. And if you want me to call him Chat, I mean, you're labeling yourselves there. An amalgamation of all the names there. Bernurge. We could call him Bernurge. Oh, or Banneroiden. I think that I'm limited to 8 characters. How many characters do I have, actually? Oh no, just 7. It's still early Pokemon. So I could do Banneroy. Or Balavin. Vanolvir. Barvin. I think we've tapped to a common thread here. I think this is something... Amy Rose. Well, you're not wrong. I don't think so. I don't think so on that one. I think the amalgamation is the best, like, a good portmanteau. Chairman is too long. I think... So, Balavin and Barvin are the only 2 that fit. Alice, I already battle my inner demons on a daily basis. I don't need to do it in Pokemon too. We've got 2 for Barvin. Does anyone want to second Balavin? Barvin. Mavocado is Balavin, so Barvin. Barvin it is. That kind of sounds like barfing. I'm gonna make a little Baravin. Baravin. Mihan, as soon as I figured out that you liked it, I was like, something's up. Alice, no, you're the only one who can name the clips. I can't change the name of people's clips after the fact. Would that I could sometimes, because some people neglect to name very good clips. Okay. Baravin.
Baravin, is it? That's your friend's name?
Totally.
Alright, Thomas.
You have to do it on the clip making screen. Are you on mobile or PC, Alice?
The time has come. Your very own tale of grand adventure is about to unfold. On your journey, you will meet countless Pokemon and people.
Oh, on mobile, I have no idea. Sorry.
I'm sure that along the way you may discover many things. Perhaps even something about yourself. Now, go on. Leap into the world of Pokemon.
Alright. I always wonder what those, like, mid-sprites would look like. Pokemon are by our side always. I hope you'll understand the meaning of those words. That was the comment left by Professor Rowan, who has returned to Sinnoh from the Kanto region. That concludes our special program. Let's ask Professor Rowan. Brought to you by Jubilite TV on the nationwide net. See you next week. Same time, same channel. Alright, well that's the end of our stream for tonight. Thank you so much. Same time, same channel. We'll be back next week. Okay, no, but... I will... Oh gosh. Right away with you. I wanted to look at my Nintendo Wii. There you are! Hey, Thomas, did you just see the TV? Sure you did. Professor Owen's that really important guy who studies Pokemon, right? That means he must have lots and lots of Pokemon. So, if we ask him, I bet he'd give us some Pokemon. Oh hey, is this a new PC? No, it's a laptop. I think so. Or like something about like the Lake of Rage Gyarados or Mount Coronet Togepi, yeah. And Alice, if it's a video game rumor, sure. Yeah, the music, oh. Lake of Rage, that's it. Where was I? Oh, right. We're going to go see Professor Owen and get some Pokemon. I'll be waiting outside. Okay, Thomas. If you're late, I'm fining you 10 million Pokédollars. Okay. Well, that was a lot. It's a Wii. It's controlled by a Wii remote. Okay, I gotta up the text speed immediately. Also, I've got to set battle style to set, because that's important. And do I want to change my frames? Yeah, me too, Togepi. Gosh, the frame you pick says a lot about you. I like this one. Oh my gosh, that one's so weird. Why are they asymmetrical? I'm gonna go for the gingham. I wish I could change it from black and white, but I'll take it. Oh, I can do start equals X? I want that, please. That's important. Yeah, because the start button on a 3DS, I want to be gentle with that. Alright, close. And now I can whoop, and we're good. Also, so you may have noted in the rules that I set it to, well, I've got a little reliving, ain't bad. Well, Mystic, what purpose would you have in Twitch chat for needing to refer to someone by pronouns instead of name? Like, genuinely asking, what, like, it's rare that we address each other in the third person in these settings. Okay. Let me pull up my own rules, because I need to see what the encoding is. Hello, Nymphier. Welcome on in. Okay, so it's 1 through 3 is the grass type starter, 4 through 6 is the fire type, and 7 through 9 is the water type, and 0 I get free choice, which means I just put it to a poll. Mystic, I just use direct reference instead of third-person pronouns. It's much easier. But if anyone is comfortable sharing, feel free. 4. Fire. Ah, I got Chimchar. Oh no! Oh no. That's great, because the fire gym is first. Oh boy. So... we're... Okay. Well, that'll be fine. Alice, good. Well, it's the right time for a Gen 4 remake, so I wouldn't be so totally surprised. And yeah, true. With how rare fire types are in Gen 4, this isn't bad. I could get a Houndour later on, or a Ponyta, but that's like it. Or I could evolve Eevee into Flareon, because I will get an Eevee. Because it's in Heart Home City, and that's its own unique area, and it's just given to you by someone in the house. Fire types. Also, yes. Oh, Magmar. I forgot the Magmar you can get in early on. Oh, no, no, no. Stop talking to me. I thought I was able to get my potion from there. I want that. That's important to me. Need a remake of Platinum on Switch. Yes. I really would hope that in a remake they would do it of Platinum rather than Diamond and Pearl. They won't, because they always have to have two. But, you know. One can hope. Thomas! Barvin already left. I don't know what it was about, but he sure was in a hurry. Also, the volume on my mom's hair, that's just a goal. Avocado, you hit the nail on the head. Oh yes, Thomas. Don't go into the tall grass. Wild Pokemon might attack you. It would be okay if you had your own Pokemon, but you don't, so... Well, take care, sweetie. Alice, I would only want that if they also kept a lot of the other changes that they put in Platinum, like more Pokemon options. Because, like, I don't want it to be super limited in the main game. Yeah, more Distortion World, absolutely. Oh my gosh, in proper 3D rather than DS 3D, that could be... Oh, that could hurt your head. It's true that wild Pokemon do attack people sometimes. I don't need to read... I don't need to talk to these people. They're Pokemon NPCs. They're not going to have anything for me until the next town. And Ryan, hello. How are you doing? Okay, I need to get the running shoes like yesterday. Also, Thud.
What was that about? Oh, hey, Thomas. Hey, I'm gonna...
I'm sorry, I just fully swallowed air while Baravin was talking. I'm doing, I think, a pretty good... I think I'm doing a pretty good version of his voice from the show, but I'm fully... Oh, so much, Ryan. So much. Look in the channel points redemptions. There's a lot. Ugh. Okay.
Oh, jeez. Forgot something.
I gotta talk to this, Barry Barabin. Yeah. Oh. Hi, Thomas. Are you looking for Baravin? He was gone for a second, but then he came running right back home. He's gone for just a sweet, beautiful moment. Can't sit still, that boy. I wonder who he takes after. I like thinking that she's very beleaguered. Mavocado, you're right. I better take my bag and journal, too.
Oh, hey, Thomas. I'll be waiting on the road. I'll find you 10 million Pokédollars if you're late.
Boy, bye. Like, seriously, what is up? That kid rocketed off again like usual. Sweet release. I guess he would be out on Route 201 by now, and not soon enough. He just can't sit still, that boy. I wonder who he takes after. Oh my gosh, running shoes, please.
Too slow. All right, let's get moving to Professor Rowan's lab. What? Don't go into the grass, right? No worries, no problem. Doesn't matter that we don't have any Pokemon. Trust me on this one, I've got an idea.
Oh, this is gonna be good.
Now listen, you know how wild Pokemon jump out when you go into tall grass?
Alice, to answer your questions, all of them and nowhere.
So, what you do is, you scoot over to the next patch of grass before any wild Pokemon can appear. If we just keep dashing, we could get into Sand Gem Town without running into wild Pokemon. Okay, stick with me. Okay, here goes. On your marks.
Hold it! You two don't seem to have any Pokemon between you. What is the meaning of going into the tall grass?
Why? Okay, question. Why is it that repels aren't, like, more common? Like, everyone should have some just, like, at home. Like, there's no grocery store in this town. Like, they need to go at least to Sand Gem Town to get stuff, if not Jubilife. Yeah, Alice, a good plan. They're just staring at each other. They're actually very close.
Hey, Thomas. This old guy. It's Professor Rowan, isn't it? What's he doing here?
They tried to go into the tall grass because they wanted Pokemon. What to do? Their world would surely change if they were to meet Pokemon.
Yeah, that makes sense to me, Twig, right?
Is it right for me to put them on that path? You two, you truly love Pokemon, do you?
I mean, like, for the most part, like I'm kind of, like, into it, but true love? Like, that seems like a lot. Like, you're asking me to commit to something here. I need a minute. I've decided.
Me too! I love Pokemon too!
I'll ask you once again. You two, you truly love Pokemon, do you?
What? You can ask 100 times. The answer will never change. We'll both answer 100 times we love Pokemon. Right, Thomas?
Yeah, ghost type specifically. That's, yeah, I can get more behind that. And yeah, it's the mustache, Mafukata. That's what does it. Oh my gosh, Alice. Yeah.
Pair of reckless kids who foolishly try to enter tall grass without Pokemon of their own.
Oh, Mihan. Got him. Ugh. I really do feel like that's the case, though, Ryan. That's, like, heavily implied. And it's like, no wonder they say they love Pokemon. It's like, we just want to get out. Like, we need to get out of this town. If loving Pokemon is what it takes, shoot, we'll do it.
It worries me that what people like that would do with Pokemon.
Well, and forget about me, but give a Pokemon to my friend here. I mean, it was me who tried to go into the tall grass and all.
Oh, that's right, Mafukata.
How big of you? Very well, then. I will entrust you two with Pokemon. I apologize for putting you through that exercise. However, you must promise me that you will never recklessly endanger yourselves again. Now then. Now where?
Professor Rowan, you left your briefcase at the lake. Oh, is something wrong here?
Ah, there it is. Darn nice work. What I was about to do was entrust these two with their own Pokemon.
So what you're saying, Twig, is that we're actually the villain. Excellent.
Pardon? Those Pokemon are hard to replace. Are you sure about giving them away?
We exist side by side with Pokemon.
I have water, right? Yeah, I'm gonna need that for Rowan.
There comes a time when people should meet Pokémon. It's a world that should be explored together. For them, today's that time. The place, right here.
Right, Avocado? That's what I'm saying.
Go on, open the briefcase and choose a Pokémon.
Really? Professor Rowan? I can't believe it. I'm so happy right now that I can't keep a straight face. Hey, Thomas, you can choose first. Hey, I'm practically a grown-up. I have to show some class here.
Am I wrong? Am I really nailing Barry's voice? Like, I feel like I'm hitting the nail on the head. Like, right on that. Like, I'm getting that nail plowed in to a piece of wood in a single strike of the hammer. Anyways. Oh, well, I wanted to go around to the front of the briefcase, dude. Anyways. So we know what it's going to be. It's going to be Chimchar. And the Chimchar, thanks to Mihan, is going to be called Pikachu. Who are you? I don't want that. I want that one. Ah. I see, Alice. Yet another example of localization whitewashing things.
And I choose you. I'm picking this Piplup.
Very well. Both of you seem to have chosen a good Pokemon, it seems.
Which is what Rowan is implying in that statement is,
yeah, Turtwig's garbage.
How come I'm choosing that one? So, Mavocado, one of the rules is that I can use my trainer's ID number to determine which Pokemon I start with. And if for 1 through 3, it's the grass starter, 4 through 6, the fire, 7 through 9, the water, and 0, it's free choice. The last number of my trainer ID number was 4, which means fire type.
Now listen well. Pokemon you have been entrusted with are unfamiliar with the world. In that regard, they're much like you. As fellow newcomers to the world, I hope you'll do well together. If any trouble, come see me at my lab in Sancham Town. And now, we'll be on our way.
Oh, weird. I see, Twig. Alright, is Barvin gonna want to fight?
Professor, wait for me, please. I'm sorry. Please let me pass.
We had already cleared away. You didn't need to... Whatever.
I don't like that. Professor Rowan's really nice. On TV, he seems so stern and scary. Thomas, we both got Pokemon now. There's only one thing to do, right? Are you up for this?
Darn right I am.
I always wanted to say this. The time has finally come. Thomas, I challenge you to a battle.
Did I say no to nicknaming my Pokemon? Or do I get to do that later? I hope it's later. I hope I didn't just forget. You do what I thought. Okay, good. Okay, so Chimchar has Scratch, which is like the best of the starting moves. So, does Piplup have Growl, or does it have... I'm just gonna go straight in on the attacks. Hope for one critical hit, get me out of here nice and quick. Nice and smooth. I am faster, which helps. Okay.
What in the... That one hurt you.
It would be really sad if I lost the first battle. Like, that would just be dismal showing. I am, however, getting growled at a lot. And I don't know that my defense is that good. Maybe he doesn't know how to attack. That does help, Ryan. That does help. I will admit, the last time I did a Pokemon Platinum Nuzlocke, I actually trained Piplup for the first time ever. And I had a lot of fun with Empoleon. He was called George. Okay, so I'm gonna lose. Cool. Yeah, keep brawling, please, because I'm doing 1 damage to you now, and I need every hit that I have left. If I get a critical, I'll get through. And if he keeps using Growl, I may get through. Yeah, I'm gonna lose. I can't even use items or anything. I don't even have a backpack yet. So... yeah, here's the question. A little bit, Movicar, a little bit it does. Do I restart? Rules don't start till you get Pokeballs? Is that fully what it says? Oh, that is one of the rules that I used. Okay. I forgot. I could also just restart right now. Though I would have to go through all that again. So here's what I'm... So I did put in the rule that, like, this technically doesn't count against me. But also, I feel like it would be right at this point to just not use Chimchar as soon as I can. I don't know. I'll think about it.
I won? I won! That battle could have gone either way. It was that close. Tell you one thing, battling is awesomely fun. Okay, let's go home. I'm beat after that battle. My Pokemon needs rest too. See ya, Thomas.
I can't believe I actually got outmaneuvered by him. That's annoying. What's the matter, dear? Wow, that's what's happened to you. You and Barabin are lucky to have met Professor Owen. Imagine if you didn't. I wouldn't like to think what the wild Pokemon might have done to you two. Thomas, go see Professor Owen and thank him properly for your Pokemon. His lab is in Sandgem Town, isn't it? Now that you have your own Pokemon, the tall grass won't be so threatening. Oh, I know. Thomas thank goodness. This is the most necessary item. Going to Sandgem Town is like an adventure in itself, right? Those running shoes, you can get to faraway places much faster. Okay, I got it. I know how shoes work. Bye. Yeah, so
Too slow! Thomas, I'm sick of waiting. I'm gonna go see Professor Owen so I can thank him properly. So, I have this great idea. Listen up, okay? You know that lake where we always play at? Now, they say a legendary Pokemon lives there? You guessed it. Let's catch that Pokemon. That'll make Professor Owen happy. I'm sure of that. Me and you together. We've got nothing to fear.
no. Fine. He doesn't even have to take on running stance. He can just walk this quick.
Get ready, because we're capturing that legendary Pokemon. Trust me on this one. It's here. It even says so on the sign. What's going on?
Is this Saturn or Cyrus? I can't quite tell. Cyrus, okay. So I've got to be monotone. The flowing time. The expanding space. I'll make it all mine one day. Cyrus is my name. Remember it. Until then, sleep while you can. Legendary Pokemon of the Lake. Bed. I'll workshop it. He needs... Because he's emotionless, but he needs to be imposing. Allow me to pass. Step aside.
What was that about? Weird guy. Okay, Thomas, let's catch the legendary Pokemon. Did you hear that, Thomas? That was a legendary Pokemon crying. That had to be it. Okay, this is our chance. Let's catch it. Wait, what? We don't have anything on us. You know, Pokeballs. P-O-K accent E balls. If we don't have those, we can't catch Pokemon or take them around with us. Do you think Professor Rowan would give us some if we asked him? You know, you remember what he said, don't you? He said to visit him at his lab if we need anything. Okay, Thomas, I'll race you. First one to the Professor's lab in Sand Gym Town rules.
Such an impatient boy. No, he really doesn't. But you know what? It's fine. He's like 10. He doesn't have to think. You only have to start thinking once you hit like 13. Alright, so again, as the rules say, these Pokemon don't technically count, and I can keep Chimchar. I think I will. I think I will, until Chimchar inevitably dies to Rourke. Will we get there today? I doubt that. But I'll get as far as I can. And so now's a good chance to explain, again, this is following Nuzlocke format to some extent. I've selected a few things to increase the difficulty, a few things to decrease the difficulty, and I've tried to keep those in balance. Additionally, there is the grander twist of the channel points aspect, all the redemptions that I've built out for this. And so all of those will add extra, most of which are extra difficulties for me that can be imbued at any time that you so choose. Hello. You seem like you might have... Okay. Excellent. Free samples. Thank you! That's all I wanted from you. I'm guessing you, like, teach me about how to go down cliffs. I don't need that. I got this.
Oh, there you are. Please come with me. The professor is waiting. This is it. Our Pokemon research lab.
Hour? Don, you did not pay for this?
Let's go. What the? Oh, it's you, Thomas. That old guy. He's not scary so much as he is totally out there. Ah, it doesn't matter, Thomas. I'm out of here. See you later. Boy, bye. Wow, what was that? Your friend sure does seem to be really impatient. Well, anyway, let's go inside.
Also, I hope you'll treat yourself to a Jingle Bells by Barbra Streisand, Mafkata. Oh, really, Togepi? I didn't know that.
Well, well, look who's here. Thomas, was it? Let's have a look at your Pokemon.
Oh, well, Mystic, no worries. You never need to explain if you gotta peace out for some reason.
I see. This Pokemon seems to be rather happy.
Despite being, you know, really a reanimated corpse.
Trusting it with Chimchar, that Chimchar was no mistake, it seems.
I'll give it a nickname. Oh. Well, Mafkata, by all means. So, per Mihan's request, our Chimchar will be called Pikachu. And I like the idea that it's also a zombie. So, I'm not going to include that in the nickname, but I'm going to remember that in the lore. One little zombie monkey to come along on our way. And am I happy with that? Am I happy? Yeah.
When I first saw you two about to step into the tall grass, that Pokemon, I was shocked. I was astounded by these foolhardy children. But now, you astounded me in an entirely different way.
Wait, a thumbtack in your noodles? That does not sound good. I'm glad you caught it before you ate it. Already there's a bond growing between you and that Pokemon. My voice has become much clearer. I feel privileged to have met you. I'm sure Chimchar feels the same way about you.
That's why I'll ask you to cherish that Chimchar of yours.
I'm so glad that you're kind toward Pokemon. Yes, that is exactly what I'm saying, Twig. Yes. Oh, well, Mafakata, great. That's, that'll be good for your daily intake of iron. I'm so glad that you're kind toward Pokemon. If you weren't, I'd have to... Oh, I just can't say it.
Let's move on to the main topic. There's something I want you to do for me. Allow me to properly introduce myself first. As you know, my name, is Rowan. I study Pokemon. First of all, I want to know exactly what kinds of Pokemon live in the Sinnoh region.
Yeah, it's like a mishmash of like Shark Boy and Lava Girl. My gym partner's a monkey. Jackie Chan, the TV show. And is there a kid show about zombies? There must be. There you go, Mystic. Her old ways.
To do so, it is necessary to collect data using the Pokédex. This is what I wish to ask of you. I want to entrust you with this Pokédex. We use it to record.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Good answer.
It's not like I had a choice in the matter.
Thomas, I ask that you go everywhere and meet every kind of Pokemon in this region.
So much talking.
I've got one too.
When you walked up Route 201 with your Pokemon, what did you feel?
Shame. Deep-seated shame. Okay, I'm not familiar with that one, Togepi, but sure. Then it's a mix of that one too.
I've lived for 60 long years. Even now, I get a thrill when I'm with a Pokemon.
Don't read into that.
Now, you should know that there are countless Pokemon in this world. That means there are just as many thrills waiting for you out there. Now go! Thomas, your grand adventure begins right now!
The Pokemon that I met for the first time was a Turtwig.
Ah. So noted, Mafakata.
If you would have chosen a Turtwig on Route 201, we'd have the same Pokemon now. Not that it matters, but... Anyway, I'm Dawn. I also helped the professor add pages to the Pokédex. So in a sense, I'm just like you.
Yeah, I don't think it was 201, because you can't battle anyone on 201.
I'll be happy to teach you things. Glad to meet you, Thomas.
And who is that, Spagoot? Did he give me any Pokeballs? Do I have those now? I have a bag. I did not get Pokeballs. Maybe one of the assistants will give them to me. No? Okay. Can I purchase them from the shop? Oh.
Thomas! I have something good here. You should take this as well.
Oh? And TM27 is return, right? The one with the song that everyone says Green Day ripped off. That is so... That's getting me further afield of an answer, Mavakata. Excellent.
That is a technical machine. That one contains the move return. Using a technical machine, or TM for short, teaches a move instantly to a Pokemon. Bear in mind, however, that a TM is single use only.
Yes, I got it.
Oh wow, I didn't know the professor had TMs.
Ah, from Dragon Ball Z, okay. I've never seen Dragon Ball, actually. Any of them.
Was he a trainer when he was young? Okay, Thomas, I'll act as your mentor. I've got a bit more experience than you as a trainer, and as the professor's assistant. Okay, follow me.
Oh my gosh. Ma'am? I do apologize. At a certain point, I need to start, moving things along. It's a Pokemart, you can buy things here, including Pokeballs. It's fine.
Oh, that's right. Thomas, don't you need to let your family know that you're going?
Yeah, whatever. Well, Twig, Dawn isn't nosy. She doesn't poke in the professor's bag. Okay, but can I just buy Pokeballs now? This is important. Oh. Separate Pokemon themes. There we go! I can buy Pokeballs. We're off to the races. I'm gonna buy 10. Okay. And a potion or two. I'm gonna have no money. It's gonna be great. It's a beautiful thing to be destitute. Okay, so there are... So, this means rules have officially kicked in. If anything dies, it's dead. The first Pokemon I see from here on in is the Pokemon that I can catch on the route. Yeah, there are a bunch of trainers like that, Mafakata. Because every Pokemon shows up at least once. And you gotta fight them all. Alright. Hello, Nick. We've got a Bidoof. Do I risk scratching it? I can just catch it, probably. Beauty Devon. And what does she have, Togepi? I'll try and fight all the trainers. Okay. Wormadam. Oh, how annoying. Okay, would Scratch... If it critical hits, would Scratch one-shot it? I'm gonna... Okay, I'll try it. Okay, we're good. Now I should be able to catch it just fine. If anyone wants to purchase a nickname, now would be your opportunity. There you go. You did it, Mystic. Okay. But can you please, like, be caught? Can you please be captured, Bidoof? I want you. For my team. What I want a Bidoof for is not to actually, like, use and train, like, ever. Because Bidoofs are bad. But so many HMs. Yeah, this is exactly what I want Bidoof for. Okay. Oh dear. Did I... No, it's just... Something went wrong on my laptop. Strange. And no, nicknames cannot be counteracted. And the nicknames, I think, can be 10 characters. Or maybe... No, I think it's still 10 as of this generation, 12 later. Okay, well, I still have 7. Would you please... No, Mystic, we can do what you said. I don't know about y'all. I have a series of... I will... When I want to catch a Pokemon, I will hold down the A button, and I will hold down the up arrow. Okay. A comparison revealed that Bidoof's front teeth grow at the same rate as Rattata's. Okay, give a nickname. Yes. So, Terpstic. Great. So, I'm just gonna go heal, because on the off chance that something happens where I would have to use Bidoof, I don't want it to be weak. Yes, they did name Feraligatr as like that because the character limit in Gen 2 was 10. And so they couldn't do Feraligator, otherwise it would have needed 11. Oh, Jonah, I'm glad you had fun. Okay. Yeah, HM Helper. Darn right. That's what I should call him. Yeah, I'm gonna give Pikachu a little training. And here's, so, one of the other rules that I usually use is, why couldn't I have gotten the level 3 one instead of the level 2 one? One of the rules that I usually use is, the duplicates rule. And so it means, if in subsequent routes I find a Bidoof, I get a certain number of chances to find something else. And so I've limited myself to 3, but the duplicates clause does change. So say I catch a Bidoof here and a Starly at the lakefront. That means I have chances, you know, on the route just after Sandgem Town to catch a Shinx. Not that I planned for this or anything. Yeah, Chipchar has excellent eyeshadow, you're right. Also, it would have been really nice to win the rival battle and not have to do these fights with level 5. Are water and fishing encounters separate? No. So, it's within a given, like, area. No, for me, they are not, Mystic. So, at like, Valor Lakefront, the Pokemon that I find either in the grass or the water is the Pokemon for Valor Lakefront. I don't count water as separate. If I want a water type, I've got a plan for it. I have ways of getting, like, in Platinum, there are a lot of ways to get Pokemon, which is excellent. You know, there's honey trees in places that don't have grass. There are, you know, way more, like, given Pokemon in towns. Like, I should not, knock on wood, be put in a position where I am, like, running through all of my Pokemon. That said, you know, things happen. Static Pokemon, I believe that's actually covered in the rules. Static Pokemon do count as separate from their area. Though, I believe the only one that I would be sort of dealing with is Giratina. Giratina is a legendary Pokemon, cannot be used, and therefore is ruled out. And there are no wild Pokemon in the Distortion world otherwise. And no Priya, welcome on in. The other potential example is Drifloon, but I'll be playing on Fridays, so thank you for the host, not Priya. I'll probably just catch a Drifloon. I really like Drifloon.
Wow, Professor Owen asked you to do something that big. Okay, dear, go for it. Your mom's got your back. Oh, I know, Thomas. I've got something that you'll find useful.
No, I won't. I'll never use it.
Gee, a journey full of adventure. I envy you, kiddo. Plus, you're not alone. You have your Pokemon with you. I wish I could go instead. I'm just joking, dear. Yup, Thomas. I'll be alright by myself, so you go and enjoy your adventure. You're exposed to new things and experience new sensations. It makes your mother happy, too. but come back sometimes. I'd like to see the kinds of Pokemon you've caught, dear.
Let me guess.
Excuse me, is my little Barvin here? Oh? No, he's not.
Well, now, you're here bright and early, so if you have any questions. Oh no, Motherfucker. I think the nicknames are excellent, though. Even if the Pokemon into which they evolved kind of messed up this, the scheme of them.
Oh, then he must have left already. Thank goodness. What to do? That boy shouted about going on an adventure, then he bolted. So headstrong and reckless. I at least want him to take this. Not to worry. Thomas will deliver that to him. Won't you, Thomas?
Fine.
Oh, really? You'd do that for me? Thomas, please take this to Barvin for me. I don't want to see my kid ever again.
A parcel. Excellent.
Bye-bye, Thomas. Enjoy your adventure. Let me think. Knowing my boy, he would probably head straight to Jubilife City. Okay. Please take that to my Barvin.
Okay, peace. So, here's what I'm thinking. I want to go to Barrow Lakefront and see if I can't catch myself a Starly. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely, Nick. 2 fire, it's so ridiculously restrictive. It's like you just have to start teaching other Pokemon fire-type moves at that point. So I want to get Bidoof a little training, by which I mean I'm just going to switch into Pikachu and not use Bidoof, because I know how to play safe. And then I want to go to Battle Lakefront, see if I can't catch myself a Starly using the Dupe's Claws. And then we'll go back, we'll see Dawn. We'll make our way. I'm gonna play safe. I'm gonna play smart. But I'm not gonna try and take too long. Alright, if that Starly uses Growl again, I'm gonna be very mad. Good, I'm not mad. I'm not upset. I'm just angry. Oh. Yep, Chogepi, yep. Oh my god, I kind of love that. I kind of love that explanation. Alright, Pikachu. Hey, Nick, no worries. Take all the time you need. Do what you gotta do. Update Windows. Get some new fenestrations. Alright, I just have to hope that this Bidoof does not get a critical on me, and we're good. We're square. And then I can head back to my mom. Get a nice little heal up. Play it safe, because now everything counts. Everything counts. I have Pokeballs now. Yes. Yeah, it's only in Platinum. Which again, is why I think Platinum is an excellent Christmas game. They got snow. That's all you need. I get that it's kind of like the snow's melting and like winter's ending, but what is the inevitable, Motherfucker? Because I can think of many inevitabilities. Oh, yeah. I'm hoping not to run into too many whoops, but we'll see what happens. Yeah, I wish the DS Online service hadn't been shut down. It would have been so lovely to have used the GTS. We can still drop by when we get to Jubilife and, sort of check things out, but it won't be the same, wanted that same charm. Yeah. It's, Sinnoh's, like, northern Japan, right? If I... I hope so too, Twig, but I don't know. Nintendo's not great at learning lessons. Okay. Cool. And really, Mafukata, I wonder if that means, like, the stuff that I had put on GTS in my original Platinum cart are, like, still there. Man, I had a Feebas, I had a Milotic, in Platinum. The first time that I got, by getting a Feebas and, by trading a female combi for it. I tell you what, Feebases are, if you want any Pokemon that's not a legendary, Feebases are the way to get it. People will give you anything for a Feebas. And if it's like a reasonable Pokemon, like if it's just like something I don't have, like if I wanted a Bagon, I could get a Bagon. Because people would give it to me. Because they wanted that Feebas. It was excellent. Ooh. I'm in range right now that if that Bidoof gets a critical hit on me, I die. I don't like that. Show me Pikachu. Interesting, Mafukata. Well, perhaps we'll have a special episode towards the end of the series. Oh! Yeah, you're right. Milotic was quite good for a while because of its bulk. And being mono water limited its weaknesses. And having access to recover. Yeah, no, I think Gen 4 was fairly well balanced, and it was before the, like, overwhelming prevalence of weather teams and Pokemon with particularly good abilities. Oh no, Mystic, there's no way I'm gonna let Bidoof die, don't worry. Oh, Togepi, how lucky! That's awesome. I maybe didn't even evolve it into Milotic, maybe I just bred the Feebas. Because seriously, once I had that, I was set, I was gold. Oh, it's a little more than slight, I think. You actually... Oh my gosh. Mafukata, if you actually got a Feebas in Mount Coronet, you are a legend. Yeah, I would say that that's definitely the case. I mean, I can think of Light Screen to cut the efficacy of special attack, but not much that actually attacks special defense as of this gen. Okay. I'm gonna... This Starly is annoying. It has growled at me altogether. Okay, I'm switching. Oh, please tell me you didn't just... Okay, you just bred it for a girl. Or no, did you actually go trying to catch... Oh, Mom got it. Oh, how does this story end? I'm so concerned. Oh no! I mean, honestly, that's the kicker, is how tricky the Poffin thing is. Or Pokeblocks when it was Pokeblocks. Like, it is not easy to max out Beauty on a Pokemon. Alright. I would probably do it. Mafukata, you are more patient than I ever was. Because the fact that it's only certain tiles, those tiles change, and it's probabilistic chance even within those tiles. So even if you catch a or even if you fish up a Pokemon on every single tile, there's a chance that you may just not see it. Oh my god, I can't. That is... I'm gonna give you a round of applause, because, like, the sheer amount of time it would take. No thanks. Okay, throw in Pikachu. Pikachu will get a level up off this. I feel like my team's doing a little better now. I've got, you know, Bidoof up to level 4. Chimchar is about to be level 7. Like, we're looking better. We're looking like a more well-rounded outfit. I'm less worried to throw in either of the Pokemon against anything. For right now. Who knows, maybe I'll actually train a Beaver. Actually, because Bidoof evolves at like level 15, that may be my best avenue to beating Rourke. Because Monferno is risky. I think the daycare, it's in Selection. Selection Town. Selection? The one with the ranch outside the Unknown Cave. Alright, let's go to Valor Lakefront. Let's go to Valor Lakefront and try and catch a Starly. Now again, I only get three uses of the Dupe's Claws, after which I have to take whatever it gives me. And so if I get 4 Bidoofs in a row, I'll take the Bidoof. I have to accept it. Yeah, I know it's Selection Town, but Selection. Okay. Cool that this grass patch, they just left it blank. Adds flavor. Okay, so 1 burn. So this I have two chances left. Okay, we're gonna just throw in Chimchar. Pikachu. Selection. I'm probably just gonna keep saying Selection, if I'm honest. Alright, also, Gen 4, we're post-physical special split, so Ember is not great for Chimchar, but that's, you know, it's fine. Thankfully, it's a special attack, which means, you know, these Starlies, these Bidoofs, they can growl at me all they want. Ain't gonna matter. And, Twig, I think you may be correct. There we go. Starly. It's looking real good. Chris, how are you doing? Okay. Let's get it weakened a little. I gotta be careful, because this is a Starly level 4. It could do some damage. Alright, let me throw in Pikachu. I don't remember... I always associate, Infernape with being more physical than special, but it may be good mixed. I'll throw a Scratch. And Chris, I'm glad that you're finishing work. That's excellent. I hope things weren't too busy. I know it's a busy season. Okay, so Starlight. We're gonna try and catch it, and if you've got nicknames, get them ready. Ah, well, wonderful. I think you've got an excellent evening ahead of you then. Boom! Hola. ¿Cómo estás? All right. Because they're weak individually, they form groups. However, they bicker if the group grows too big. If the group grows, do I want to nickname it? Of course I do. Okay. Whenever there's not a nickname at the ready, I will come up with one myself. I've got another boy, which is too bad. I don't speak Spanish, so... See. What to call a Starly? Now that word I know, because it's the same thing in French. Oh my! 2 quarters and a nickel from an anonymous cheer. I appreciate that very much. Okay. I actually kind of like, triste. For sadness. Perfect. Oh, Thorin, that was you! Oh my gosh, thank you so much. Well, I appreciate that immensely. Welcome on back. How have you been? Okay. Well, now we've got a little crew. Let me go heal them up. So let me just check something. Sandgem Town, blah 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 blah. Thank you. So I could go to Route 219. No, that's actually pointless. Sorry. Never mind. Okay. So yeah, I can go to Route 202. Oh, it's nighttime. That's right, I'm playing at night. Which means I do have a chance. I'm not gonna change it. Oh yeah, Talonflame's amazing in Gen 6, isn't it? Yeah, so I may have to think about that for future weeks, because I don't know if I just want the nighttime Pokemon. Okay, but what this means is I will have a chance of catching Kricketot instead of Shinx, which would make me openly weep. When I get back to Sandgem Town, but you know, we have to suffer the burdens that we're dealt. And you know, if I catch a Kricketot now, it means I don't have to worry about it later. I don't like Kricketot. I like bug types, I do. I don't like Kricketot. It's useless. It's truly just the worst. It has an excellent cry, and that's the extent of its usefulness. Actually, it might not be bad in Pokemon Ranger Shadows of Albion. It might not be a bad partner Pokemon in that one. I don't remember, but I do think I remember using it sometimes. But that's it. No, Shinx is Gen 4. Shinx is the Mareep of Gen 4. This is when bug types were getting better. Like, bug types were on the up and up in Gen 4. But Gen 5, I think, is really when they got great. Well, they had X-Scissor. Bug types had X-Scissor in Gen 4, therefore, they are okay. Scolipede and Volcarona. Mm-hmm. Alright, Trista. Come on. Stop getting growled at. Like you have any control over it. I'm gonna... Pikachu. Need some help. What I would normally do, I would normally probably hang out here a little longer. Try and get everything to a respectable level. What I want is to be able to two-shot just about everything. Alright. Nick, see you back. Best of luck. See you on the other side. Like, Pikachu can two-shot things. And, you know, Trista and Derpstick both have, like, potential because they have same type attack bonus on their normal type moves. And so we can get them up to speed pretty quick. And they'll be good for sort of quick, cheap, dirty damage on a lot of stuff early game. It's like training a Rattata, you know? If you want to hit hard, let's hope we don't get a Kricketot, period, Mystic. I would much prefer a Shanks. I'm going to do just a little more before we go, though. 23 Breezy. This is going to be a series. So if you'll notice in the title, it says Part 1. And so, yeah, if you are interested, welcome, because I believe you're a new name. You can check out the rules that I'm running with in my bio. Or I can probably pull. I should probably have the link handy in case people ask, right? Yeah. There you go. Those are the rules. Oh, thank you for the follow. I'm glad to have another aficionado of the Pokemon series along for the ride. Okay, it did about 7 when it got a critical hit. I'm wary. I think Bidoof and Starly are going to be training partners a bit. We got this. Okay. And so I think I've already gone through sort of all the preliminary stuff. Yes, welcome indeed. Everything gets hurt so quickly. Gosh, you know, you'd think with 2 Pokemon of almost equal level going up against each other, my Pokemon would, you know, clearly destroy everything. Much more than the wild Pokemon would destroy me. I mean, that's just how all games should work, right? If you're controlling a given character, that character's the best character in the game. Really, then what that would do is it would just transform all video games into interactive storybooks, which, you know, is a thing. And Josh, thank you for the host. Oh. Mavgada, I would love if Mary Shelley had written like that. That would be so delightful. Ah, that's Frankenstein's another one where I do know this, Josh. I do know that you've beaten Cynthia a few times. Welcome on in. What I was gonna say is Frankenstein, or does the book have a fuller name? I think it's just Frankenstein. The Mary Shelley novel. It's one of those books that, because it's in the public domain, it has a recorded version on an audiobook recorded version on YouTube that's just like there, and people can't like copyright strike take it down. What did I name Lucas? I named it my name, the Modern Prometheus. That's the actual original name. Thank you for the little history lesson, Mofakata. There are other books that I know the original names for, but most of them they were rightly changed. Oh, Kricketot is available in this route. I didn't know that. Okay, well, let's burn it. It only knows Bide, so I should probably just use Leer a few turns. Oh, it knows Growl, too. Can I... Okay. I got it in before it started to bide. We're good. Your birthday's next week? Oh my gosh! And now, Priya, you were talking the other night about some games that you may or may not get for your birthday. Alright, there we go. Trista's level 5, learned Quick Attack. Ooh. Nice solid priority move, same type attack bonus. Excellent, excellent, excellent. And going to be better for damage than tackle. Alright, let's get Bidoof working. That is a fun fact, not pro yet. Okay, yeah, but so it's another one of those, so Mary Shelley's Frankenstein is another one of those books that, on some car ride between Ohio and New Jersey at some point, I will listen to in its entirety. The Invisible Man is another one, Bram Stoker's Dracula. Oh no, Pro, that stinks. I'm so sorry. Well, I hope at the very least that the test will go well. Can you ask me an architecture question? Yes, you may. Will I know the answer? Anyone's guess. This is a risk. I think it's a well-calculated risk, though. We're good, we're good. I've, through several Nuzlockes, I've gotten ingrained in my head a sense of when I'm in danger. And so in that scenario, it's like, if I miss my tackle and if that Bidoof gets a critical hit, I'm out. And these things have happened before. Yeah, I'm thankful to have had a summer birthday and also to have seldom taken summer classes so that I don't have exams on my birthday. That would mar the festivities. I did once have an exam close to my birthday, the summer term that I did after my freshman year of college. But that, it wasn't on my birthday, and so on my birthday I went to the park with some friends who were also taking summer classes, and we had cupcakes. It was lovely. And yes, not pro yet. I believe I'm a bull. Or an oxen, that's what it is. Strong-headed. And not just because I have a big skull. Alright. Can I think there's a way to rearrange moves, but I have to do it in, like, the summary menu. Year of the Rattata. Oh, does that mean I get to be Year of the Buffalon? I know it's like a buffalo with an afro, but, like, I don't think there's, like, an oxen Pokemon, so... And Thorn, enjoy your lork. Oh yeah, my sister's a rooster. And Togepi, don't sell yourself short. Alright. Yeah, we'll be able to get Starly trained up a little faster now. This will be nice. So, I do know, that the next rival battle, Baravin will have 2 Pokemon, and because of the rules that I'm using, I'm only allowed 2 Pokemon myself. And so, I think I may train Starly, Trista, and Pikachu. Long lines, curves, and arches. Leaf details iron and is very old. Burnin'? Oh my gosh! Okay, I mean, Mavkata, it sounds like classicism, or maybe neoclassicism with the use of iron. But long lives, curves, arches, and leaf detailing. Leaf detailing would signify like a Corinthian capital to me. If you would go on like, you know, like geometric forms being important, then I might have said Art Deco, because Art Deco will sometimes have leaf-like or natural figments done in, you know, high symmetry. But no, I would say neoclassicism, given the materials. Maybe it could also be Edwardian. I don't know as much about Edwardian architecture though. And Vernon, how the heck are you doing? It is always so delightful to see you. Yeah, it's a wonder that the factory hasn't run out yet, Josh. It's a good thing. So, now Priya, what that means is that anyone can contribute towards their the completion of them, and in fact, they must be done collectively in order to be done quickly. Any one person can only donate a maximum of 2,000 towards those community redemptions on a given day. But they're meant to be, you know, more expensive, harder to use, etc., because they're sort of the big shakeups. Oh, that reminds me. I had a spreadsheet open that I was supposed to be filling in. Because I'm supposed to have written down my starter, Chimchar, and whether or not it's dead. So Route 201. Because I need to keep track of these. Because in the event of a reroll, I need to know who's dead, who's alive, and who belongs to what. It was Valor Lakefront, right? Valor, not Verity. It's Valor, Verity, and Acuity. I'll never remember. Verity, thank you. Thank you, Chocopi. Oh, okay. Bagless, it is Mystic. So that means I can't use any of my items, save for, I think the one amendment I'll make to this is I can use Pokeballs to, like, catch new Pokemon. But I can't, like, use healing items or things. Unless I explicitly disallowed myself from using Pokeballs. I didn't. Okay. So I'm gonna say Pokeballs are included. Art Nouveau. Ah, okay. Yeah, so that would be kind of within Deco. Yes, the redemptions, the channel points redemptions, not pro yet, are all part of the challenge. And so, and the community ones are the big, hairy, expensive ones. If you look at the channel points menu, they're the ones with the targets. And the below that are all the normal ones. Okay, good, good, good. Team Fortress 2? Okay, Thorn. Solid. I hope you're having a good time. You could, Mofgata. You darn could. It's there for a reason. However, I am going to allow myself, especially once we get to the daycare, to do... to give myself some safety during off-stream time. Also, once I get the Versus Seeker, which I need to remember where that is. It might be in Jubilife. Yeah, it's... I put it there so... Because my impulse, sometimes, when playing an RPG, is to grind to excess. Oh, I should be running a timer. Sorry. I'll just do it by time on the clock. So that was probably... I can see timestamps, right? No, I can't. Not in this version. Okay, so... I'm going to say the bag list took effect 3 minutes ago. And so at 9:07... Motherfucker, what I will probably do... it depends on how far I am. If it seems reasonable to restart, I'll restart. if it seems like, well, grand experiment, we tried, but it's time to move on, it'll be time to move on. Ah, thank you, Toby. Yeah, and so I'll take the same sort of steps that I did when I was doing Fire Red back over a year ago, which is I won't do any battles that I haven't already done before on stream, but I will allow myself to rematch things and use the daycare as ways of, doing some training off stream. But I will also be very, very honest with myself if someone dies while we're not on camera, and there may be an unexpected funeral at the start of the show. And so I will not use it to skirt around my own rules. I will just use it to give myself time to actually do things. Okay. So that puts Trista at level 7. Let's get Pikachu trained a little. And I'm gonna keep Bidoof going. Because, again, if I can get Bidoof to level 15, it evolves into Bibarel and it learns Water Gun, and that wouldn't be bad for the first gym. Just wouldn't. And so, contrary to Fire Red, I'm not going to limit myself to the upper ceiling of the gym, the gym's levels. So I can be stronger than a gym leader. Now what I'll do, I think, is between streams I'll limit myself to it like a number. Like, I won't get my Pokemon like 10 levels between streams. I'll just do it to like catch up other Pokemon, or to rebalance things, not to get myself too far ahead. What I will do is I will keep things reasonably hewn to what would be entertaining. Oh my gosh. Oh my god, that's so sad. Also, Black 2 with the Poison Gym as the second gym. Yeah, no wonder. That's gonna be hard to get through early game without someone fainting. Okay. Pikachu's starting to one-shot things. So that's excellent. Which also probably means that, I may be able to slow down on training Pikachu. Yeah, I'm two-shotting, so that's about good. The route north of Sand Gem will have, some better levels for me to train off of. Oh, Pikachu's a fire type because, that's what type Chimchar is. It's just, Mihan submitted a nickname, he submitted Pikachu, and that's what I gotta roll with. So, them's the rules, them's the breaks. And so, was Togepi right, Mystic? Was it, after I do Cycling Road? Yes, I absolutely want to know. Oh my gosh! Oh, it's that, so it was a randomized Nuzlocke, oof. Ah! Gotcha. Gotcha, Mystic. Thank you for looking that up. I appreciate it. Yeah, I mean, this is not going to be a blind playthrough by any stretch. I've beaten this game 2 or 3 times. I'll look stuff up if I want to know where it is. You know, Scott from the show. Nick, not much. Just a little grinding. Just a little leveling. Trying to get my Pokemon to have a little strength. A little power in their haunches. And a good conversation. But I'm glad that you made it to the other side of the Windows update. I hope the new window dressing is good. True, yeah. It's always a marvel when your Pokemon hits level 150. Like, that's the most important thing when you're playing Xenoblade. You darn right not pro yet. I will not get away from having Pikachu be a nickname for at least one of my Pokemon. And he beat Goku. Ooh, you know, I don't think I'm ready for Goku yet. I think I gotta start with, like, Naruto. I feel like I could beat Naruto. No, Mystic, you were... I did want to know. You were correct. No, you're good. You're all good. Ah! Really, Nick? Oh, that's lovely. Just had a little heart attack. It's fine. Everything's fine. Ah, I see. And so if it was platinum, then you took a good, like, 7-year break. I mean, hey, I don't blame you. These things happen. Gen 4 was one of the first ones that I got to anticipate coming out new. Because Gen 3 was already out by the time I had, you know, got my first Game Boy. And so I have such a fondness in my heart for Gen 4. Diamond and Pearl, of course, but Platinum being such an excellent sequel game to them. Yeah, I have a lot, and here's my anecdotal evidence, Nick. I used to go to garage sales with my my babysitter when I was a kid. And my sister and I would, they almost always when we went to garage sales, the garage sale would have some Pokemon stuff that their kids had grown out of. And my sister and I, who got into Pokemon a little later, were just snatching that stuff up. I got guidebooks, I got plushies, I got figurines. Like, there were so many, like Pez dispensers even, or board games. There were so many pieces of Pokemon merchandise that had, you know, gotten swept up in the, you know, the 90s craze and then just sort of cast off by people who had, you know, since gone into high school and forgotten what it was to be a child. Hey, 23 basic, these things, it's just... I think one of the most delightful things is that, you know, with the staying power of Pokemon as a series, you know, we can, you know, new generations of folks keep having a new set of Pokemon to jump in at. And so, yeah, we're a little older. And yeah, Vacha, it's a shame to say, but I'm powerless to stop it. Also, Vacha, welcome on in. Oh, Nick, I love that. I had that on VHS. I think that might have also been a garage sale find. Mewtwo Strikes Back. Oh, and it was in like the big white plastic case. Alright, there we go. Level 6. Boom, boom. That's true, motherfucker. That's true. And hey, it's like, I started with, like, I played, like, Pokemon Red and Gold, bumming, like, people's Game Boys off of them at, like, swim meets that my sister had. Like, you know, all the, you know, other swimmers would bring, like, you know, games and stuff, and when they would go off to their races, they would be like, yeah, sure, you can play whatever, just leave me alone. And so I started with the earlier gens, and then when I got my Game Boy, I got Leaf Green with it, so even though it was Gen 3, I got, like, you know, a nice Gen 1, Gen 3 experience to start out with, so it was kind of perfect. Really? Togepi, that makes total sense though. You don't want you don't want to be build up against that. You'll the sales will be so bad if they try to put Recess up against early Pokemon. The little plushies in the... I have a Wendy's toy, a Pokemon like Gen 2 Wendy's toy, Nick. No, probably that's awesome. I would have loved to have seen 2000 in theaters. I think I would have been 3, so I would have just not been into it quite yet. And I don't know if 3, I don't know if Power of the Unknown came out in theaters. All right. Vacha, I loved swim meets as a kid because they were excuses to eat, walking tacos and other junk food. And they were excuses to steal video games off of kids who had to, like, stand around outside of a pool for hours on end, even though they had, like, their one-minute race. But they would just leave the games at their towels, and I got to play them. It was the best thing. But that's because I wasn't swimming. Swim meets are way more fun if you're not swimming. Yeah, Mafukata, they definitely are. But I love an indoor pool. I hate outdoor pools, but I love an indoor pool. I always have, because, like, when we were kids, like, my sister and I and our friends, we would, we would do pool games. Oh my gosh, and my dad... This is one of my favorite things that we would ever do. Like, my dad would, when we were with our cousins and stuff, my dad would, like, get us all in the pool, and he was like an athlete all through school, and was a bit sturdier now, but still has a lot of strength in him, and so. What he'd do is, like, the 5 or 6 of us, my sister and I and our cousins, we would all, like, sort of gang up on him and try to dunk him. Like, try and get his head under the water. And it was the funnest challenge. And he was always, he always knew how to be restrained so as to not hurt any of us who were, like, climbing around on him. But it was such a big challenge because, he was huge. Oh my gosh. It was the funnest thing. Wave pools. I liked a wave pool before I realized how gross they were. Togepi. Oh, yeah, not pro yet. I feel you on that. I've definitely watched things sick that, like... I think the only thing you should be allowed to watch when you're sick is The Price is Right, because The Price is Right still works when you're sick. Snow days and sickness, you can watch The Price is Right no other times. If you're watching The Price is Right every day, something has gone wrong in your life. Yeah, Vacha, that tracks with my knowledge of people who were in swim meets, my sister included. Yeah, but no, I have very fond memories of the sort of cool games that, like, we'd play with our parents, and, like, and my mom had one, whenever there was a rec center that was near us, where you could ride on, there was a lazy river in the rec center, even though it was just like a municipal building. It was a great rec center. My favorite Price is Right game. I can't remember what it's called, but it's the one with the yodeling guy. Mountain Climber? 2 versions of one movie. No, I don't think it's Rat Race. Cliffhangers, thank you, that's it. Plinko's fun. I mean, Plinko's a classic. But I always like the yodeling. But so at this rec center, they had a lazy river. And my mom obviously could, swim and catch up to us faster, but she would always, like, pretend like she was chasing us down the lazy river, and obviously since we had, like, the momentum of it going with us, it was so it was so fun because you could run and make these giant leaping bounds. No one's ever won the max prize on Plinko. Huh. And yeah, Togepi, I figured it. Ah. I see, not pro yet. I mean, I've never really been able to play video games that much when I'm like in the thick of being sick. If I'm like sort of still dealing with like the aftershock symptoms, like runny nose, cough, whatever, but I'm no longer like feverish, or like stomach, then I can like play video games again. But I've never been a person who's like, when they're properly sick and not just like past being sick, but still like a little sick, you know? I've never been a person who's been able to like play games or watch much television. Like, I just have to sit there and be sick, and it sucks. Because otherwise I will form massive negative associations, and it's altogether terrible. Like, I'm not a fun person when I'm sick. I mean, I don't feel like anyone really is, but like, I think I particularly get quite grumpy. And I get delirious when I get fevers, even low grade. Like, because I'll get fever dreams real bad. And ones that sort of lapse into real life. Ah, same plot, different Pokemon. Interesting, Togepi. And did they, like, release both in, in the same markets, or... Like, what was the point of that? Okay. I think my Pokemon are all of level enough that I can move on to the next route. I can do some better training there. I can get the Pokeballs that Dawn will hopefully give me from finishing the tutorial segment, and we've got our next shot at a Pokemon. Yeah, Mafakata, we all feel that way at some point. And I'm pretty sure you're in good company with many of our human ancestors. Children can bounce back from anything, but once you're an adult, just everything just is ruined. Alright.
Oh, that's right. Thomas, I haven't shown you how to catch a Pokemon. I'll demonstrate how to catch one, so just...
I got two. This is one of the few ones where you can catch Pokemon before this tutorial. And so this makes no sense. Like, Dawn, can you not see that I'm walking around here with, like, a little woodchuck and, like, a dumb pigeon and, like, again, a fully zombified monkey? Like, what are you doing? Lucario and the Mystery Mew is so good, not pro yet. I love it. It's not in Pokemon Heroes? Because that sounds like Pokemon Heroes. I love the villains in Pokemon Heroes. Annie and Oakley. Oh my gosh. They were so cool. What would you do with the turt part? Oh. Weird, Togepi. Why? I don't know why you do that as a double feature. Seeing the same plot but with different Pokemon back to back. I mean, that's like just built for children, because children would love that and everyone else would hate it. Oh, right. Oh, not probably at the good old days.
See, isn't it neat? Actually, it's better to lower your target's HP more than I did. It's important to get Pokemon's HP down as low as possible. This is because healthy Pokemon is very difficult to catch.
Ooh, well, congratulations, Mystic.
Oh, and Pokemon also get easier to catch if you make them sleep or something, by using a Pokemon's move. Okay, Thomas, to get you started, I'll give you 5 Pokeballs.
I mean, I already got some.
If you have lots of Pokemon with you, it'll be safer on long trips. Plus, it'll be a lot more fun to have you and your Pokemon friends along. Okay, I need to get going. Bye now.
Thank goodness. Okay. So, essentially, again, we're running Dupe's Claws, but we're only running it with 3 iterations. So, if I get Bidoof, 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 or Bidoof, Starly, Bidoof, whatever the Pokemon is that comes after that, is the Pokemon that I had the chance to catch. Otherwise, if Kricketot or Shinx shows up, that's the one. I mean, yes, Togepi, that idea is really cool, and it's like it's been well done by like the Clue movie, where it's different movies in different markets, or different endings in the case of the Clue film. But doing them both back to back is a little strange. Okay. Yes! Yes! Girl Shinx! This is it! Okay. I'm gonna try and just catch it straight up. Intimidate! Oh! It's an Intimidate Shinx. Oh my gosh, I hit the jackpot. Ilessa. Okay. Ah! That Shinx wanted to be part of the team. Thank you, Nick. The extension and contraction of his muscles generate electricity. It glows when in trouble. Avocado, what film was this? Okay, so it is Ilessa. Like the gym leader from Gen 5. Man, I'ma hold on to that. Okay, let's okay, A, gonna save. B, let me heal everything up. C, let me start training this. Actually, having it, you know, drop my opponent's attack first turn every time, that'll be great for training because everything around here is, you know, physical attackers. Okay. And maybe I can just go with interesting choice time. I think because I have 2 Pokemon for my battle against Barabin coming up. And so I think I may try and use Ilessa and Triste. Which would mean I would need to put away Pikachu and Derpstick, but maybe. Yeah, I would want a little more variation Togepi. Like a Team Aqua, Team Magma movie. Like that could work. Oh, I see. I see, Mavocado. So it was like whoever made the film. They were afraid. Got it. We can talk about all of the holidays. In fact, I think Hanukkah comes first this year. I think it comes like okay, I'm gonna switch out. Needs a little training because it doesn't have same type attack bonus. I think Hanukkah starts on the 10th. Yeah, we do have November for a little bit yet. I've got it for another 3 hours, but we put up our Christmas tree. I'm so sorry, y'all. The Christmas tree that was here last year is still in New Jersey. And so I don't have it. I may just buy another. I really like that tree, though. Nice and silver. Okay. Maybe Alessa can beat up this one because it's level 2. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna be very wary because with the attack drop, what damage it does isn't its natural damage capability. Okay. Yeah, so it can probably do 3, which means it'll crit for 6, so I gotta be mindful. Okay, why did the first one do 1 and that one do 3? I don't love it, but I'm gonna go. Really, Togepi? Oh my gosh, that sounds like such a fun tradition. Okay. So I'm probably at damage range for a critical hit right now. It's risky. I'm gonna be so mad if this Shinx... Okay. I do not want to lose this. I do not want to lose it. I've got... My heart is gonna be beep, 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 beep. So not for this year, but I've been toying around with the idea of, what like a live stream, sort of, a live stream would be like that replicates the feeling of sort of, you know, the classic American telethon. And Thorn, that's not perfectly alright. Because I'm not talking that much about Pokemon. And so, you know, obviously it would be like a charity stream, right? And you'd do what approximation you can, but so you'd have... So telethons are essentially variety shows for a cause. They'll have music, they'll have performers, you know, local artisans, what have you, and there will be like people on the phones who are there to, you know, to take, you know, to take donations. Oh no! Oh no, Vacha. I'm Petramaya. Hello, welcome on in. Do I have American Idol type talent? No, definitely not. Because I can't cry on command, and I feel like that's the biggest talent you need to have to be on one of those shows. Okay, we're switching. No thank you. And so... Aw. So wait, was this Beans, Vacha, or is this another cat? Because the photo you posted in Discord was adorable. I love pet photos, y'all. But yeah, so a telethon, you know, it's again, it's pretty much just, you know, a bunch of different segments mashed together, and with the, you know, with the tying, the knot tied around it being, you know, giving for a charitable cause. Ooh. Oh my gosh, not pro yet. That's that's quite something. Watch, my dog will do this. A lot of the time she'll just like curl up on the couch, right? You know, like, you know, any normal dog is when they're lying down. But sometimes what she'll do is she'll lie like on her back on the couch, and she'll have like 2 of her legs propped up against the back of it, and she'll be like spidering out. It's the most bananas thing to look at, and it's adorable. Yeah, I think it would make sense if it was in advance of Spirited Away, but post Princess Mononoke. If I'm reading what Not Pro Yet said correctly, Nick. Okay. The level 3 Bidoof, I think, are still just a hair too much for Alessa. But what I think I'll do, because again, I think I'm gonna use Triste and Alessa for Barry. I think I'm gonna use Triste as the training partner. Oh. Togepi. Some shenanigans going on there. Well, that's what we're training Alessa to be, Mofficata. We needed to have at least one female Pokemon on this team to, like, you know, set the ship straight. Otherwise, just a group of, you know, rambunctious, you know, children. That's impressive for a telethon. Yeah, but so, back to my thing. Like, what I want to figure out is what the segments would be. Because obviously if you did, you know, a live stream version of, you know, the telethon, not in, like, the GDQ sense where they have a bunch of different people to come on. If you were just doing it yourself, what would be the sort of different segments of the, you know, of the variety show? You know, how would you put all that together? And I think it would be easier to do it around the holidays because then there would be more reasonable activities. You could do what I may do this year, which is build like a gingerbread house, or not gingerbread, if the case may be. Oh, are they all on Netflix, Mofficata? That's wonderful. Yeah, TRG Coliseum's probably a good example, Nick. But again, it's more thinking about, like, if I were to do it myself, how I would manage to do different segments. Would I do, like, quick changes between, and have it be, like, you know, there's one of me that's, like, you know, that does a musical number, and then I change outfits, and then I'm back for a video game. Obviously, it wouldn't all be, like, here in my room, this setup. It would be something, you know, something special. I definitely haven't, Mofficata. That sounds like a Pokemon from Gen 7. It sounds like that bird with the pom-poms. What was it called? I don't remember. I don't need to remember. Such facts are extraneous to the living of my life. Or Ikorio. Ah. Okay, so I think now that Alessa is level 4, I'm gonna come up here and do the split train. Because I'll get better leveled Pokemon to fight against. I won't run into level 2s. The sweetest psychological thriller you've ever seen. Avocado, I love that review. Because that's fascinating. That is, you wouldn't put those things together. It's oxymoronic. It definitely works to make one interested. Alright, I know I asked this back when I saw it this summer, but has anyone watched Palm Springs? It's on Hulu, I think. Secret World of Arietti. I will admit I know not so much about the Ghibli films. Maybe? I don't know if teenagers go there. I don't know what teenagers do anymore. My complete knowledge of, like, teenage culture is that they enjoy a thing called, like, it's named after, like, a Kesha song. So, you know, they like whatever that is, and it's like an app or something? I don't know. Not my world. Don't care. I didn't like Vine when I was a teenager, so I don't have to care what teenagers like now. But, so I'm guessing still no. Yeah, I was a child for longer than I was a teenager, so I don't have as much trouble forgetting. I do forget that I'm 23. I do kind of feel like my birthday didn't happen this year. That's true. Okay, level 5? I could maybe... Yeah, I think with level 5 I could go back to the original route and just train Alessa on her own. I'll still have to be careful. Because again, you gotta watch out for a Bidoof that's gonna get a critical hit on you. Ooh, what's her nature? Good question. Is this one of the ones where the nature will actually show in the stat menu what is boosted and what isn't? Because that would also be helpful. Docile. If someone can tell me what that means. I seem to have good attack, so that's nice. Trista is modest. Rash and adamant. It's too bad that Derpstick isn't moody. I mean, yes, I'm aware of this, Mystic. I don't feel that much older than I did when I was 22 or 21. But I should still know. I should still know how old I am. I just... Genuinely, there's something that comes with being in the same place with nigh on constancy that sort of, can play with one's perception of time. That said, I do still feel like a year has passed. It's just, I don't feel like the milestones of the year have hit the same way. Like, Halloween didn't happen. Neither did 4th of July. And so my birthday was somewhere. Docile is neutral? Okay. Cool, cool. Oh my gosh, Ponyo, right. Man, didn't Miley Cyrus voice one of the characters in America? Because I remember, like, Disney had, like, the licensing and distribution for the Ghibli films, and they put their, like, child stars, like, all over those. Like, this is somehow in my head. Anything about any of the rest of them, Togepi? Ponyo was like Goldfish Girl, right? Like, was that the plot? Hello there, Vin. How are you? You're confident about your math score today. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Vin, that is awesome. I hope you don't have another test today. I know you've had a true battery of examinations. Rashes plus special attack minus special defense. Adamant, that's good. On Bidoof then. Okay, so Docile is neutral. Modest is plus special attack minus attack. Oh, so this is a bad Starly. Ah, well. Sorry, Ben, but best of luck. Rash is not bad. It actually cements Chimchar better as a mixed attacker. And then Adamant, yeah, that's good for Bidoof. So my Bidoof isn't bad. That's surprising. Okay. Well, let's keep training Alessa. It's too bad I got a bad Starlight. Rotten luck. Oh well. Oh, Shinx is named Alessa because that was the nickname that was submitted. True. Yeah, I mean, in the actual game, it's far easier, super easy. Some way of saying it is fine. It's easily... Natures are easily overcome. Complete sentences. Would be helpful if I could form them. Okay. Yeah, Alessa's a little physical attacker. She's doing well. She's doing well. Alright, I feel like this team is... It's cementing itself. When does Shinx learn an electric attack? I'm gonna look this up. Oh, and I should mark on my spreadsheet Route 202 Shinx. Boom. Have I heard of the Professor Oak challenge? No, I haven't. Tell me about it. Learn set, Gen 4. 13? Oh gosh. Well, fine. Yeah, no, I mean, definitely in normal gameplay, there's no best or worst. Okay. Well, that does mean it'll be a while before I can easily I'll probably be one-shotting things with Tackle before I learn Spark. But, you know, we're getting Nalessa there. You know, this first episode is all about setting the stage. Not for it. I saw the 5,000 and I was nervous for a second. But thank you. I will draw that. We may be getting into February art territory. Oh. Oh my god, that sounds so annoying. Oh my gosh, that's like impossible in like Gen 7 because there's so many things that you can like encounter through chaining things. Yo. Oh, of course. Yeah, Weavile, anything that'll boost its attacker's speed, you'll want. And anything that would be focusing on like special attack, or any of the defenses. Weavile is a great glass cannon. Look, Naporia, you can do it. Anyone has this power. It's just, do you want to see Alessa die? I will hold this over you. Alright, best of luck with the test. I'm guessing the first sentence there, something got wrong. But, best of luck, Ben. Yeah, I figured it was mobile typing. Because that's not even a complete, like, thought. But best of luck on your exam. I mean, honestly, I feel like that's how I may try and dissuade people from using the move it along. I'll just hold up my little lion, and I'll be like, do you want to kill this? Do you want to kill it? The blood is on your hands. Oh... Chocopi, I love when we first learn about those things and it's like, oh yeah, I'll just correct the deficiency in this Pokemon. It'll make it way better. It's like, no. That's not what you're supposed to do. Oh my gosh. I trained a Chansey once without having it know Seismic Toss. Tried my patience to no end. Like, Chansey's a great Pokemon to, you know, go up against. And a great Pokemon to use in the right circumstances and with the right moves. But to train? Oh no. Oh, Chocobi, so many things have gone wrong. Okay. I think this team is ready. I should start heading my way up through Route 202. And I should limit what Pokemon I have. I'm gonna put away Pikachu and Derpstick for the moment because I'm gonna use Ilessa. Actually, wait. Because Ilessa won't get an electric move for a little while. Crud. Yeah. It's actually probably the better move to... Yeah, it's probably the better move to keep Pikachu. And actually maybe Derpstick with the better... Well, let me look at their stats themselves. I feel like Paul. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Bidoof will actually be better. This is sad. I'll pick them back up, of course. Once I've beaten Barry. For right now, it's just these two. Alright. So along we go. Now, between this time and next, what I think I'll do is I'll get all my Pokemon up, up a bit, so we can take it easier on the grinding next time. I will, of course, still follow the rules, and if we need to throw a funeral at the beginning of a show, we'll do it. I know, not pro yet. And, yeah, Mofgata, you're right. You're right, and I never noticed it, and now I can't unnotice it. And you've cursed me. I'd have to do Phantom Hourglass first, Nick, but I do like Phantom Hourglass, so... There are so many things that could be down the road at this point. Not the least of which... Oh, let me talk to y'all about this, while we're just sort of making our way up. What y'all think... Because I think I have 4 different Animal Crossing games at this point that I could play and that I could do episodes on. That being Original City Folk, New Leaf, and New Horizons. And so what do you think after a few weeks, because I want to do a few to get things started on New Leaf, a few weeks of New Leaf, if I started throwing it to polls, having y'all able to actually select which Animal Crossing we did in a given week. Ooh. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna heal. You have guides for both? No kidding. I'll admit I never did, so it might be nice to pick up some of the stuff that I never collected. I was good at exploring in those games, but I definitely didn't catch all the rabbits in Spirit Tracks. Oh, really? Not pro yet. Well, it's good that you can. Yeah, because I have I think Animal Crossing on Saturdays still works really nicely. But I also think that, with all the different ones, there's obviously the potential for one to get overdone. And if I'm not feeling one in a given week, I can always strip it off the polls. And so, yeah, I think that could work nicely. Here, the thing that I'm struggling with now, and it's such the opposite problem that to what I had throughout a bunch of this fall, is now I have so many things that I want to do. Now that I've got the streaming 3DS, I have so many projects that I'd like to undertake. That it's like, I'm like, because like I want to do a stream this December with the gingerbread stuff, because I think that could be hilarious and really nice. And I also need to find a slot to do the finale for Pokemon Trading Card Game. Because it's the series is an episode away from being done, but I also have Platinum now. And, you know, I'm still doing things in New Horizons, in Animal Crossing Classic, and now I've thrown New Leaf on because I played it on Saturday and I was like, oh, I miss this. That's good. That's very good enough for you. Yeah, I actually think in some, like, there are definitely speed games where I've seen emulators be sort of ruled out, but also some where it's like, if you're not playing on emulators, you're just not speedrunning in that category. Like Zumbinis, like almost everyone who actually speedrun it uses emulators instead of what I did and played with an actual disc. But that's just because, you know, I'm a madman with an overgrown sense of nostalgia. How do you live stream Pokemon Go? There are ways of screen capturing your phone. Not ones that I've actively explored, but and you've seen, y'all have seen before that, like, if you've got a good cell carrier or a good cell service in your area, then mobile streams are not undoable. I mean, I built a chair. Yeah. I mean, it's as close to being required, because, like, you could probably track one of those down upright, you could probably find some way of capturing it, but it would be so much time and money and hassle, whereas you could just use an emulator. Yeah, it was a thing that happened. Alright. Should I just use one of my potions? You know, I'll be fine to fight this guy. I bet his Pokemon's like level 4.
You're a Pokemon trainer and so am I. Our eyes met, so battle we must.
Who wrote his dialogue? Yoda? Who is level 5? Okay, I got my eyes on you, Starly. That Starly knows Quick Attack. How much? 4? Okay. No, we're good. Pikachu can take care of this. You know, an electric type like Pikachu. It'll be great. Let's fire it up. Thank goodness for Pikachu, am I right? Just being the mascot of the whole Pokemon series. You know, with its red eyeshadow. And its, you know, squiggly red head. Or orange, I guess? You'd think I'd know how to identify the color orange. Darn tootin'. It was just Thanksgiving, Mofkata. Oh, I learned Taunt.
Too strong, too strong!
What can I say? I know what I'm doing. And I came to play. You know, at some point I'm actually going to make it further than, like, the first third of Route 202. At some point. Like, not anytime soon, but at some point. Mystic, we don't talk about that. That never happened. There's no clips. They all got deleted. Alright. Let's see what her deal is. Also, I got no wild Pokemon through all of that. Ah, I love this battle, this trainer theme. Well, that's altogether quite strange, not Parade. I hope you figure it out. Alright. Ooh! Oh, hello! That was a hit. Do more of that, please. I would like that very much. Man, that was a solid crack at the bat. Okay, okay. Let's keep it rolling. I see another trainer up there. I think what I'll do, I'll train Bidoof on wild Pokemon to a reasonable extent, and then switch to Chimchar for the trainer battle. Pikachu, excuse me. They have names. I'm supposed to bond with them emotionally. Here's the thing. I think I'm too, emotionally stunted and divorced from these characters to, form real and realistic bonds. Ergo, the point of nicknaming things in a Nuzlocke will never really take. Also, I'm mostly lying when I say stuff like that, just in case anyone was thinking I'm serious. Mostly lying. I wonder, for a Pokemon like Bidoof, where it's maybe 40% face, and also all of its momentum will go straight into its face, if Tackle is really painful, because pretty much what it's doing is it's just shoving its face at things. Do Bidoofs constantly have broken noses? Thick neck, that might help. And, Chocobi, how can I do that? Do I need to watch the Joaquin Phoenix film Her? Is that how I have to do this? Do I have to watch Joaquin Phoenix? There was some substitute teacher who has pronounced his name that way. Presuming it's not an actor's pseudonym. Which is a big presumption, of course. Ooh. It's seeming ever more like it was a miracle that I got a Shinx. Because I've seen so many Pokemon. This I feel like is the second Shinx. Okay, I'm gonna switch to Pikachu. I did not notice that Mafakata. But this is, they did do a lot of gender differences in the Pokemon in Gen 4. And they added a bunch as of this gen. And so, this is when you'll start to get those. And so feel free to keep pointing them out. And I wish you the very best of luck in getting it to be nice to you. Dimorphism, right. There's a nice $5 word. I mean, I think there's some really cool examples of it, like Hippowdon. I love Hippowdons. And then there are some others that are okay, you did that. You gave a Wobbuffet lipstick. But to what end? Ah. More chicken enchiladas, a wonderful twig. Oh my gosh. Ooh. How close? Oh, I can just switch out to Pikachu. Avocado, you're not wrong. I think it's a commentary on real life. It's just a society. Ooh, you do, Mystic. Excellent. Man, that's lovely. I think that's amazing. Okay, I'm just gonna leer. Because I don't want to get hit by Bide. That doesn't sound like a good time. Because if my Ember doesn't take it out in one shot, Pikachu is dead. Like, the show is over. Okay, can you not? Like, it's fine, I'll probably beat you now, but, like, can you not? Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, Twig, what a good thing. I could run, but I wanted to level up Derpstick. Because now it knows Defense Curl. It's super cute. It can make a little beaver ball. Alliteration, y'all. Since Gen 5, I see. I was like, no, there were ones before Gen 5. Nidoking exists, but I just misread it. Not parade, it's because, you know, for speedrunners, they want whatever's the most challenging. They want a challenge on top of the game itself. And so it makes sense that they'd be drawn to the most challenging mode. Because, like, if you've already, you know, if you've played the game enough to want to speedrun it, or if you like the game enough, you've probably done the hardest difficulty, and it's like, well, might as well speedrun that. Okay. Well, there we go. I feel like we've got a good set of Pokemon to battle Barry with. So that's not bad. And pretty quick here, I could get Pikachu to level 10, which I think will be enough. Baravan. I need to keep calling him Baravan. You'll have to forgive my forgetfulness. Baravan, the Necromancer. He gave me my zombie monkey. This is all pertinent. Ah. Yeah, Twig, that is one of my major apprehensions, is I don't want to, like, I don't want to ruin a game that I have a massive amount of fondness for. If I were to speedrun something, which I have, I want it to be something that's like, I can knock this off in like 10 minutes. It's a game I love, but it's a game that I don't have to grind on. So that's why I did like Wii Music and Zumbinis. Avocado, they are. They are. And maybe a few Brads thrown in, but... well, no. Thads. Oh, which ones, Nick?
Some Pokemon only appear in the morning. Some only come out at night. I'll keep looking until I see them all.
Oh yeah, Machi, you were there for that, weren't you? I did pretty well at that one. Like, at the time, it was top 10. I think I've been pushed to, like, 16th or something. It got popular this year. Yeah. Oh, if the moderators are inactive, yeah, you might be in trouble. You could always reach out to one of them, though. Not pro yet, and see if they, you know, you can get a hold of them. Or you can, I think there's like a site moderator for speedruns who you can like ask, like, hey, they're inactive, they're not, you know, accepting runs or whatever. Ah, interesting, Nick. But that makes total sense. You know, whatever difficulty is best for the speed tech. Okay. So what I'm concerned is that I'm going to walk right into Baravan. If I really wanted to in Wii Music, I might be able to, Vacha. You're right. But I don't really want to. And yeah, that makes sense, Nick. I don't remember whether Barry is just sort of standing or if he's waiting to run into... Oh, it's Dawn.
Hi, Thomas. Are you catching Pokemon? I think you'd feel a lot safer if you were to catch more.
I have 4! Shush.
You know, like when you need to travel to faraway places. Oh, I know. Don't you think it's better to know more about Pokemon? Sure it is. I know just the place. Come on, don't be shy. Follow me.
No. I want to go to the Pokemon Center, please. Stop.
That man, what's he doing?
What?
How did you know? How did you unmask a member of the International Police?
Huh? What? I beg your pardon, I was just making conversation.
You claim you were only making conversation, do you? But I know better. But I know better not to believe that. No. You recognize right away that I was someone extraordinary. That is why you spoke to me, is it not? Your power of observation is fearsome. Quite admirable you are. Now that my cover's been blown, let me introduce myself. I'm a globe-trotting elite member of the International Police. My name? Ah, no. I shall inform you only of my code name. My code name... Excuse me. I swallowed some dust. Ooh. Oh, maybe. Maybe, Nick. Oh, I haven't seen it, but I haven't been watching commercials yet, or really at all, Togepi. Oh, I love that one. And Vacha, I'm afraid not at this stage in the game. I think I'd have to spend hours trying to, to world record a speed run on another game, like Wii Sports. My codename? It is Looker. It is what they call me. Incidentally, is the saying, "Don't be a thief" familiar to you?
Yes.
Yes, that is correct. Taking what belongs to others is wrong. Unfortunately, there are apparently those who do not heed those words. In Sinnoh, in fact, they are criminals stealing the Pokemon of others. I have, therefore, been on the lookout for characters arousing my suspicion. Incidentally, you are trainers, yes? Perhaps you can make use of this.
Oh, it's a versus recorder.
Yeah, Twig, that's exactly what happened. A versus recorder is a nifty device for recording a match. I obtained it because it's quite popular these days. But I myself, I do not often. Battling Pokemon very often, I do not often. It will be in better hands with you. Also, I have a request. If you were to see me again, I ask that you not talk to me, for I am on duty. Actually, yes. You may speak to me. You must. Not because I'm lonely. No. You must inform me of bad guys. You must inform me of any happenings.
Working for the International Police must be hard. Thomas, here it is. It's the trainer's school. The name says it all. I saw your friend Baravan go in earlier. He could still be in there studying. Okay, bye now.
Okay, so that's like the last place we're gonna go. A new what, Motherfucker? Okay. In Jubilife, click. Okay. That's true. Okay, you're not giving me an item. Are you gonna give me an item? Stop telling me early game things. Give me items. Why don't they give me... Why doesn't everyone give me... Why don't they know that I'm the protagonist? I'm the hero of the story. The video game child is me. Okay, cool. Great. You.
Hello, trainer. Do you know much about Pokemon?
Yes, I know a lot.
I see. You're knowledgeable. I imagine you wouldn't see the need to visit the trainer school.
No, I really wouldn't.
But do visit if you have the time. You may discover something new.
So pushy. Oh, that's right. You have to have a badge to go here. I forgot that. Exactly, Mavkata. Like, they should know. City of Joy. Okay, so I can go in this building. I'll get to Barravin in a minute. He can wait. You. Do you have an item? No. Do you have an item? I have a platinum guidebook somewhere that I may need to dig out. Just to simplify the item searching process. You, child. Oh, some kinds of Pokemon evolve? No kidding! Leave me alone. Okay. This is like those adults that, you know, talk to children as if they literally haven't existed on the planet before. East exit building has a quick claw. Ah, now that would be helpful. All right, I'll fight Barravin. I think I'm ready. I think I'm ready. I think I'm prepared. I think I'm ready. I think I'm ready. I think I can do it. There's also an item. I'm definitely not going to talk to anyone in here because they're all just going to want to tell me about Pokemon Trainer School stuff, and I don't need it. Although I think these two might have items. Oh, can we battle? Well, yes. Doing it is the best way to learn. Don't take that out of context. Can we battle? Yeah, sure. Look, there are lessons that are important to learn in life. And, you know, this kid has struck upon one of them. Yeah, let's pummel these nerds. Darn right. I'm just gonna burn the birds. X attack or no? I got a level lead. And a Pikachu that can burn you to a crisp. I didn't use items effectively. It's hard to win if you don't have some Pokemon to choose from. I just became friends with my Pokemon. Not sure if we can do this properly, but maybe battle. I do like that they are learn by doing students. You know, that makes sense. It makes sense to have, you know, an applied understanding rather than just theory. It's like that episode of the show. With the girl who had, like, the Pokemon that she could choose from the rental and who tried to battle Ash and had, like, she used a Cubone. I think she also had, like, a Weepinbell. And they had, like, a simulator that was like the games. And she was one of the few people in the show to actually talk about Pokemon levels. Does anyone remember this episode? It was in the first season. Alright.
You were actually confident that we would do pretty good. I'm completely impressed by how tough you are. If you'd like, talk to my friend, get a nice item from him.
Oh, a potion. How lovely. That'll be helpful. Ooh, I like maybe half remember that, Mavkata. Was that one of the episodes where Conway was there? What was the deal with him? Why did they think that character would work? They make some choices sometimes. I have the same question about Harrison. Harrison was the redhead, right? Jesse had a smooch him. Fun. Okay. Yeah, this'll do. This'll be a fine team to fight Baravan. Let's do it. Are y'all prepared to play Secret Word? Hello, Bond 321. Welcome on in.
Hey, Thomas. Did you come to study too? I went ahead and memorized everything that was up on the blackboard. After all, it's the trainer's job to avoid having the precious Pokemon hurt in battle, right? So, Thomas, what brings you? Huh? You've got something for me.
The parcel. And I'm doing excellently, thank you so much. Morrison, thank you. Oh, well, Bond, thank you so much. We're gonna be doing, playing Platinum on Mondays and Fridays for the foreseeable future, so I appreciate that immensely. If you want to see the rules for the run that I'm doing, you can check the bio. Thank you so much. Yeah, that was one of the ones in the Safari Zone, if I'm correct, not pro yet. Tuesdays and Saturdays for you. Okay, gotcha.
So what's this? A score! It's a town map. Huh? Why are there two in here? I like it a lot, but I don't need two. Here, Thomas, you take one.
It'll be good to have nachos. Those will go really nicely with the chicken enchiladas, Twig.
Well, according to the town map, I guess Oreburgh City is where I should be going next. There's a gym, so it'd be perfect for raising the Pokemon I just caught. Well, I'm on the road to becoming the greatest trainer of all time. See you around.
Oh, I thought he'd fight me. No, he definitely fights me. Hold up. Who you? Oh gosh, I'm about to get my watch. Oh, hello? You call yourself a Pokemon trainer, and yet you have no Poketch. That is a Pokemon watch, or Poketch for short. Oh my, you are a rare case indeed. I see. You see, I invented and now manufacture Poketches. Really, I have to wait that long? Not only that, I'm now conducting the Poketch promotional campaign. Oh, so like, just after I leave town. Got it. All I have to do is find 3 clowns in Jubilife City. If you can find them, I will gift you with a Poketch. We'll find 3 clowns. 1 here, 2 here, 3 all here. Alright. That'll happen at some point. Here's a clown. Does Pokemon grow by defeating others and gaining experience points? Yes.
Ding ding, you're absolutely correct. Pokemon grow stronger by defeating other Pokemon in battle. Some Pokemon even grow into an entirely different form in the process.
True, Twig, he should know that I'm from the sticks. Oh, no. Bond, please don't worry about it. So long as I catch your meaning, it is perfectly okay for you to, for you to figure things out. But welcome on in. I do not begrudge you at all. Spelling errors, context error, whatever. If I need clarification, I will ask. Shit. That might be what I'm thinking of, Togepi.
Here you go, your Poketch coupon.
It does look a little like that, doesn't it, Mavagata?
Okay, said 6 Pokeballs in my belt. Yeah, that'll do it. Most of you can have 6 Pokemon with you.
Okay, another old man. Oh, stop! I want to fight my rival. You're kidding me. Tell me, have you not obtained a Poketch?
I believe a Poketch is now free in exchange for some coupons.
Okay. Can a Pokemon hold an item? Yeah. I think Looker's a little annoying everywhere, but... Alright. We got it, we got it, we got it, we got it. Man, what episode was that, Togepi? Okay, so that was Coupon 3. Man, I'm gonna go to the grocery store later. It's gonna be great.
Just like Pokemon types, the move Pokemon also have types.
Yeah, these are all right. Like, they're just making it easy for someone who just mashes through things. Move is made much more powerful. Poketch Coupon. There we go. Oh, that Damien. Okay. Hello. Who are you? Oh, nice. A potion. Cool, cool. Always good to have healing items for free. Little tip about friendship.
Did you see me on TV? I was in an interview.
Hi. I know it's a little sudden, but would you like to join a group? If you join a group, you can compete or cooperate with fellow members. It's a lot of fun. Want to join? What is this? I don't remember this. I'm leaving. I do like little friendship tips. It would be nice if you could just walk up to someone in real life and it's like, oh, here's how you make friends with people. All right.
Jubilife City's built on land they carved out of a mountain.
Bon, please never beat yourself up here. You are totally fine.
People from Pokemon of Oreburgh City helped out with that undertaking.
Yeah, alright. I got your coupons. Oh, I got a Poketch. Look at it. There's a little Pikachu on it.
You can add apps to your Poketch to make it even more versatile. Touch the Poketch screen to make sure to find the apps that are right for you.
A little Pikachu. I've got a calculator. I've got a thing. I got my Pokemon. It's great.
Yes, yes it is.
Oh, interesting, Togepi. Yeah, I definitely never tried that. As soon as I get the friendship checker, that'll be what's on the bottom screen. Oh, your Pokemon's quite adorable. Here, try making it hold this Quick Claw. And so, if it's 5 a.m. where you are, Eastern Europe? Alright, I'll go ahead and give this to Derpstick. Because it'll feel like it'll be well served. Middle East, oh my gosh. Well, welcome, welcome, welcome. I don't know that I've had someone from the Middle East before. That's awesome. Okay, Looker's gone. This is excellent. Let's do this.
Hey, Thomas, tell me, you got a little tougher. Me? You don't even need to ask. Of course I got tougher. Come on, I'll demonstrate it to you.
All right. Now it's time to show Baravan what a little training's all about.
Don't get cocky. This isn't over yet.
There we go. Now things are going better. Oh, Bond, the nicknames are submitted in accordance with a channel points redemption. This is a channel points based challenge. And so, Mihan, one of my moderators, gave channel points and chose to have our Chimchar, our starter, called Pikachu. So Alessa and Verb are currently in the box because for the rival and gym battles, I am matching their team size. And so, given that Barevin here has 2 Pokemon, I have to use 2 Pokemon to go up against him. And so my 2 Pokemon in this case are Durstick and Pikachu. Because I thought they would be the best suited to take on his team. That said, I've been growled at a few times. I may switch out, switch back to get the attack boost back. And I'll eat a water type hit. Okay, if you just want to growl at me, that's fine. That's fine. I mean, this was a winning strategy for him before. I might just leer. Get the defense down before I throw Bidoof back in. One more, I think. Yeah. It is too bad, because Water Steel is a real nice type pair to have for a Nuzlocke. So it's unfortunate we don't get to use Piplup. That said, Chimchar, after a little early roughness, I think will serve us well. Zombified as it may be. Alright, I don't know what is up with his overwhelming predisposition towards using Growl. I mean, neutral against fire still isn't bad. Empoleon is just excellent. And yeah, it's the steel subtyping. It's fun because you actually have good steel type attacks in Gen 4 with Flash Cannon. And the fact that it gets so many additional resistances and super effective against Ice and Rock. Well, it already had Rock, but Ice. It's not for nothing. Last I played Platinum, I did a lot, and I mean a lot, of grinding in the ice routes, because there were skiers there that I could just fight over and over again. Steel resisted poison. Wait, does it not resist it anymore? Steel is immune to poison as in this gen. Yeah, well, Fairy's not in Gen 4, so... Alright. There we go. Good job, team.
What just happened? I lost? Huh. What do you mean I lost?
Oh, I have a bunch of favorite Pokemon Bond. I really like Venonat, Houndoom, Gallade, Mismagius. That's a subset. I've got like 35. Scyther and Scizor. Oh my gosh. Even like Cutiefly. Cutiefly is probably my favorite fairy type. Cutiefly is so cute. No, I think it's full immunity. I think so, Nick.
Well, that's it. That's the last time I'll ever lose. I'm gonna be the world's toughest trainer, and you know it. First thing to do is take on the Oreburgh City Pokemon Gym. I'm gonna toughen up for that. Totally.
Okay. So I think before we call it a night, what we should do is this. I think we should catch whatever the Pokemon is going to be for Route 203. And looking at it, here's what it has a chance of being. I could get duped out and it could be Shinx, Bidoof, or Starly again if I get 3 duplicates in a row, or it could be Zubat, Abra, or Kricketot. So, let's see what we get. If it's Abra, I gotta be real lucky. Okay, one dupe. True, Nick. Especially now that Crobat can, has a better range of flying type moves it can learn, unlike in Gen 3. Okay, so I've got 2 more that can be duplicates. After that, the 4th Pokemon, if it's all duplicates up until the 4th is what it is. Okay, I do already have a Starly so... Okay, that's 2. I think in total it's about 35% chance that I get something new. Which isn't bad. But it's not great either. Excuse me. Abra! Ooh! Ooh! Okay, we got one shot at this. Cross your fingers and toes, folks. It ain't gonna happen. It ain't gonna happen. But I'm gonna still try. Ain't gonna happen. Ah! Let's go indeed! Psychic! What shall I call it? Well, Nick, hit me with it. Given that I don't have any clear ideas myself. Let me see what Nick's suggestion is. Radagast. Now, why is that? I'm if it's a reference, I'm not catching it. And Bon, save up your channel points because you can always name something Bon. We already have one Pokemon that's named after someone, so. Oh, you should have at least 300 from following. Is that something from history, Nick? Oh, well that's too bad. Well, Bon, tell you what. If it continues to be the case that you don't get any, and you can't fix it, I think I'll come up with oh, it's from Token. Okay. I'll come up with some workaround for you. Okay, cool. Oh my gosh, I have an Abra. This is so exciting. I'm gonna train that. But for now, y'all, it is a bit past when I would normally end. And so I am going to, it may be because you're using the app. I know sometimes it's screwy on mobile. I am going to call it here. Bon, it was wonderful to get to meet you. I hope you'll come back on Friday, or Saturday for you, for more. Y'all have a wonderful rest of your night. An excellent tomorrow. We'll be back with more Pokemon Platinum on Friday, and I will have trained many of my Pokemon. And so, Bon, just so you know, I usually start about 3 hours before this, so I guess 2 a.m. your time. And so, yeah, y'all have a wonderful rest of your night. I'm going to set y'all on a raid. I think tonight... What are you up to? You know what? I think tonight I'm gonna send y'all over to Ryan, who's playing Hollow Knight. All right. And between this stream and next, I'm going to do a little grinding just to get my Pokemon a little more up to speed. But if anyone dies, I will respect it, even if it's not on camera. I will try my darnest, and I will play slowly to make sure that doesn't happen. But you know, it might. Anyways, y'all have a wonderful rest of your evening and excellent tomorrow. I'll be back on Wednesday with Sims. Hope to see y'all then. Night, everyone.